So the team are here at the 10th annual AESIN conference. Definitely sounds like so far some of the key issues arising are to do with the skills gap we're currently facing in the automotive industry. You know, with the move to software-defined vehicles, it definitely seems like there's a bit of a step up that needs to be made with automotive companies to really understand the ECUs and semiconductors that will be required for this innovation, really.
The skills is a big topic in the automotive industry. Electronics and software is only growing in cars. There's more and more electronics and software. In fact, 50% of the vehicle cost is the electronics and software, and that means we need the skills to replicate that. The big buzzwords are autonomous vehicles, electrification, artificial intelligence, but the fundamental skills for software and electronics have always been there, and they've been there for decades, and it's only growing. And so our companies, we see, are really struggling to find the talent in the UK, and we need to promote that, certainly through our education system, through our universities, internships, graduate programs, and we've got partners that are involved with that, and that's something we really want to champion for the future.
Yeah, it is quite difficult recruiting in the UK at the moment, finding the right skills. So we've successfully recruited high quality technical people. I would say the markets where we see a lot of that is certain areas of the US, South Korea in particular. Our China team also very strong. So yeah, you know, there's a lot of global competition at the moment. So, you know, really would like to see perhaps more focus on those kinds of skills at university level and so on.
With the help of Innovate UK and a research company called Bowhurst, we measured a £1 billion funding gap needed to support startups in our industries. These are the companies typically that are comprised of PhDs and college professors at Cambridge University, or colleagues and engineers with tons of experience, and they need a bit of help, which is what we provide to get them ready to face investors.
Skills gaps is a hot topic in Canada as well, and our academic institutions are quite aligned and similar to the way they are over here in the UK. Gaps especially around semiconductors. You know, it's one thing to say we're going to invest billions of dollars into a fab, but the question is, how are we going to have people work those facilities? And so there are skills gaps and even educational gaps there, I would say. And the other really key area is cybersecurity. To make sure that academic institutions understand the importance of teaching cybersecurity, you know, not just to software folks, but I would say it should be a base, you know, curriculum module for most courses, because cyber is becoming something that's going to affect all of us.
Yeah, so there is a skills gap. We're really fortunate within Siemens in that we have a number of schemes supporting young engineers coming into the industry, and actually the team we have in Cambridge that are developing this hardware IP are a particularly young team of engineers, very skilled, very professional, and I think they're doing a very good job in showcasing what they're doing and making the industry look attractive to their peers and incoming engineers. So it's really, I feel it's really on those guys to promote the industry, because if I go and promote it, nobody's really interested. But if you're that generation and you're excited and you're really promoting the industry, then that encourages the people coming in. But
you're correct, the skills gap from a technical aspect, it's not only a UK problem, it's a worldwide problem. I'm a past engineer for most of my life, and that very much extends right through to the current era. When I grew up, technician level was very prominent, and for whatever reason that then became very much degree orientated. Now we've got a massive shortage of electronic or engineering technicians, specifically in Europe and, as I've said, globally. In a positive sense, I see things improving, not only in the UK, but obviously from where I am in Scotland, There's many initiatives now to improve technically the technician level to try and fulfil the skills gap. But it is a major problem, and it's well recognised even within some of the speakers this morning.